Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Sunday, May 16th. Before getting today's play of the day, a quick recap of what happened yesterday. We picked up a nice winner with the Lakers halftime and full-time prop at minus 128 on Fox Bet. Game went kind of the way that I thought it would. I thought that Indiana would bench everybody, and I thought that the Lakers would have a lot of their key players back. I wasn't sure if LeBron was going to play. He ended up playing, and he played pretty well. However, the Lakers still seemed to have a really hard time with putting opponents away. Indiana had nobody besides LeVert, and they still hung around for pretty much the entire game. I know that Indiana cut it to 3 with about 3 minutes to go, but the Lakers held on. We picked up a nice winner, but we'll look for another winner here on Sunday. And for the play of the day, we're going to be looking at a baseball matchup between the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox, taking place at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play of the day, we look at team total here. It's going to be on the Red Sox team total, over 4.5 runs at minus 135 in BetMGM. A time recording of 1:39 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the Red Sox in the spot. First of all, if you look at these teams, Boston's clearly better. The Angels are 16-22, 8-13 on the road, while Boston is 25-16, 13-11 at home. Now, Boston has scored at least 8 runs in 2 of its last 3 games, so it has been playing a lot better at home lately, especially offensively, and I think that should lead to a pretty nice performance here at home, especially against Los Angeles' worst pitcher. And if you want to go by numbers so far this season, there are really not many worse starting pitchers this season in comparison to Jose Quintana, who has been absolutely terrible so far this season. He has a 9.00 ERA and a 2.14 whip, which is not good. It means you're giving up a lot of walks, a lot of hits, a lot of base runners, and Boston definitely has the ability to score a lot of runs against him. To make matters worse, Quintana has been even worse in opposing ballparks. 18 ERA and an opposing batting average of 423 in 2 road starts. So, in other words, he can't get an out when he's on the road. I mean, every batter that he's against basically bats like Ted Williams when he pitches, especially on the road. So I think the Red Sox should be able to have a pretty nice setup there to score at least 5 runs in the spot. Plus, Boston, very good against lefties. They rank 5th in the league in OPS against lefties. So with that being said, Quintana, even if he does pitch, I'd say decently for his standards, maybe goes 5 innings, 4 runs or so. The Red Sox still should be in a pretty good shape to go over this team total. They might be wondering, well, what happens if Quintana pitches well? Let's say Quintana somehow finds a way to do what he did against the Dodgers in his last start. 4 innings, 1 run, 5 innings, 2 runs, 3 runs, something like that. What's going to happen there? And the answer is you still have a decent amount of draws because of the fact that the Angels' bullpen is also terrible. The Angels have a bullpen ERA of 5.3, which is the 5th worst in the entire league. So Boston should have a lot of opportunities against the starter, should have a lot of opportunities against the relievers. And at the end of the day, 4.5 is simply too good of a deal, especially at minus 135. You can shop around. DraftKings, I believe, had it at 141. Fox Bet had it around 150. I saw FanDuel had it at over 5 at around minus 108. Don't get me wrong, if you don't want to pay that much juice, then you could take the 5, I guess. But I don't really want to deal with many pushes, especially on a team total. And 4.5 is a pretty decent high team total there for a home team that might not bat in the 9th. So I kind of like it at 4.5 at minus 135 against Quintana. And the Angels bullpen is definitely too good of a deal to pass up on. So the play that once again here for Sunday, May 16th, is going to be on the Red Sox team total, over 4.5 runs at minus 135 in BetMGM. Bye, everyone.